Hi. I'm sure by the title you might be quite curious about what I'm about to talk about or rant about or whatever it might be. Well, the title is Skinny versus Plus Size. And I'm bringing this out here because it's something I have a personal problem with. And it just makes me wonder what in the hell is wrong with the world today. So let me get more onto what the title is all about. Skinny versus plus size. Now for this video, I want to present examples of what I'm talking about. On my left will be the skinny, and on my right will be the plus size. And I wanted to do it this way to prove my point and to show that modern society is full of idiots, and the media and society in general are all completely and utterly retarded. So let's start with the left side, the left side, which would be skinny. And for some reason, the skinny side is what society and media perceives to be beautiful, pretty, sexy, what have you. Then you have the right side, the quote-unquote plus size. Now, I don't know about you, but the one on my right does not in any way, shape, or form look chubby to me. If anything, it looks a little healthy, but not chubby, not fat, and sure as hell not enough to consider plus size. I don't understand. You go with these skinny, anorexic, rib-showing women who obviously do not eat anything, who starve themselves, and you consider that sexy? You consider that pretty? I consider that disgusting. And then you want to go over here to what's considered plus size and bash them for having a little bit of weight to them and say that they're not pretty. I don't know what's going on in modern society and modern media, but I can tell you that it's just simply retardation. That is my personal opinion. Because you look at these models over here, the ones who have a little bit of weight to them, I think they look a hell of a lot better than the ones over here. A hell of a lot better. The ones over here are so skinny, I'd be afraid to touch them. I'm afraid one poke, bam, they're broken. And then you go over here, ones who actually have a little bit of weight to them, maybe not much at all, but a little bit, and you know by poking them you're not going to break them. Okay, I don't get this. Most plus size models are considered plus size models probably because of their bust. And if you're too stupid to know what a bust is, it's the bra size. Okay, most plus size models have a rather large bra size, when most typical models have hardly anything but mosquito bites. I'm assuming that that would be the reason they're considered plus size models, is because they actually have breasts on them. I think it's retarded, this society and in general, media, they want to promote the skinny ones and say that this is sexy, this is what you should look like, this is how you should be. If you don't look like this, you're not pretty, you're not perfect. But you go over here and they're like, if you look like this, you're fat, you're overweight, you're disgusting, you need to lose weight. It sickens me, honestly, because the ones on this side are much prettier, much better looking all around than the ones on this side. So I don't get what society's problem is. It's stuff like this that cause women to hate their image, that cause them to believe that they are honestly fat. because of people like the media and modern society. They have to have a toothpick to be happy or to consider them pretty. They have to be so skinny that it's ridiculous. And this is retarded because the women who have weight on them are far prettier, in my personal opinion, than the frickin' toothpicks, okay? These women who have weight on them are constantly thrown out and judged because they have a little bit of weight on them, and it's retarded. I think because they have the weight on them, they look a lot better because it actually shows that they're decently healthy. Unlike these anorexic, bulimic, whatever they might have, their ribs are showing and they're not pretty at all. I find it a little bit disgusting how when an animal has its ribs showing and you see how skinny an animal is, it's considered animal abuse. But they consider it pretty when a woman does this to herself? Are you people retarded, honestly? I consider that to be a tad bit of a double standard because they want our animals to be really fat and husky, but the women have to be extremely skinny toothpicks? I don't quite understand that. Now, let me show you an image. The image you are seeing now is skinny versus plus size. And I don't understand this because you see two models that are really skinny, and then you see the third model that has a tiny bit of weight to her and a large rack. Guess what? She's considered plus size. And in no way, shape, or form is she at all plus size. She has a decent bit of weight to her, but she's still skinny. How is she plus size? The rack? Is that what's going on here? Oh my God, why are you people so ignorant? The plus size, quote unquote, women are much better looking, much healthier, and I don't see why they're outcast so much for having a little bit of weight to them. You guys need to stop judging them so much. Stop calling them fat. Stop saying you have to be extremely skinny to be perfect. And these women who actually have a little bit of weight to them wouldn't hate themselves so much. It's people like that that anger me profusely. Stop making women hate themselves because they have a little bit of weight to them. You people are the reason this planet is going to hell. Straight up. And when it does, oh well. I will always stand up for what I believe in, and I believe that women who have a little bit of weight to them are much prettier. Much prettier. So you people who like to point out stick figures and be shallow bastards like the media and modern society today, I really hope that when you're alone because you have this skinny gold digger, that you think about the plus size, quote unquote, who you could have had, who would have possibly treated you right. Just saying. I guess that'll conclude it for this video. Thank you for staying this long. Send us in some suggestions. Don't know what I said there. And tell us what you would like to see us rant on. And we will consider them, look at them. If we have not done them before, we will probably do them. This is Dustin from Liquid Dynamics. Thank you for watching, and this will conclude this one. Later.